Hey, I'm David Arquette, and we are here on the set of Scream 4 for a Sky Movies UK exclusive.
I'm Nev Campbell, and welcome to the set of Scream 4.
It's a new decade, and there are new rules. Well, a lot of films have happened since the last Scream.
This week marks the anniversary of the infamous Woodsboro murders. Local celebrity victim Sydney Prescott chose to return to her hometown.
Welcome home, Sydney. Watch the preview of coming events.
The horror series that's reignited the genre and grossed more than $500 million worldwide is back. Invited on set for the fourth chapter of Wes Craven's slasher hit Scream, the cast and crew showed us an exclusive insight into what goes on behind the mask. All hail Scream 4.
This is one of the houses that we're shooting in. It's supposed to take place in Woodsboro, which is the town that the original Scream took place in. I shot a scene up here on the roof yesterday. I climbed out a window and was running away from Ghostface and hiding from him around the corner and trying to make a phone call. It's all very exciting.
Hey, I'm at Kirby's. There is here. I need your help.
We're gonna shoot a continuation of it later on tonight, and I will have a stunt woman hanging off the roof, and I'll do some hanging myself. And then she takes over because she's a pro.
And action.
The first film, we never expected it to be as huge as it was. I think we were all joking around. We thought we were having like summer camp and just having a good time. And we actually joked about the fact that there might be Halloween costumes the following year if anyone saw the film. We had no idea what a cult thing it would end up being. And no, so it's exciting to be back. It's great to see Courtney and David and Wes and the crew, and it's lovely.
Dewey,
What's going on? It is not public information.
it's all over the internet.
It is? I met Courtney on the first one, and we fell in love, and then she was very upset with me in the second one and didn't like me one bit.
What do you want to do, bonehead? You just want to sit here and wait and see who drops next?
Well, I don't know. Bonehead.
And by the third one, we were engaged to be married. So it's kind of as if the films kind of followed our relationship as well. And so here we are on the fourth one. Deputy?
Dewey, would you please explain to Betty Crocker that I have every right to be here? What?
Gale, with all due respect, you're not a reporter anymore.
Oh.
Dewey has married Gale Weathers now, who has deigned to move into life within the small town, which has its ups and its downs. And certainly she was used to much more life in the fast lane.
What if we could catch the killer by working together? 2 generations of cutting-edge journalists intertwining our passions for media.
She's pretty unhappy, and it's just kind of, life's dull, and then some murders happen, and just reignites everything about her.
What would you say?
I love you.
Very good.
But it's not just at the box office where these movies have gained wild popularity. The strength of the core team, from props to PAs to runners, means that everyone keeps coming back for more.
Come. This is my friend JP Jones. He's the prop master in the film, and he's amazing, and he hates the camera, but he's brilliant. He's the kind of prop master, like, if they can't find anything and they need something for set, he goes and builds it. This is JP. And he's awesome, and we couldn't make these films without him.
Absolutely sandbag. That's horrible. That's horrible.
And he's been on all the films. And he's done a fantastic job on all the films, and we really couldn't do these without him.
I do them because of Nev.
Aww, I doubt that.
It's no surprise that with more twists and turns than a twisty-turny thing, Scream is a franchise cloaked in secrecy. Even the cast and crew don't get a script until shooting starts. Called simply Codename Z, utmost care was taken to keep any spooky spoilers away from prying eyes and from the curse of the internet.
Well, I can't tell you too much about the scene we're shooting. It's early on in the film. A murder has occurred, and I am showing up, and you kind of see that I'm the sheriff now. I'm no longer Deputy Dewey, now I'm Sheriff Riley. Thank you. We just want the community to know We are very close to bringing this whole situation under control. It's funny, because Dewey tries to be kind of tough and real business-like, but when it comes down to it, he's still himself, and he's still trying to sort of get people's respect and trying to stop killers. And succeeding sometimes. I mean, thank goodness Sydney's around, because she can really kick some butt. You don't get an opportunity in films a lot to just be so relaxed with the people you're acting opposite with, so comfortable. Working with the new kids has been really fun. I mean, they're all like 21, like they're the age we were when we did our first one, a little younger. But it's been really cool. It's kind of like seeing it through their eyes. They're all up and coming great actors and really fun to work with and really very talented.
I'm Kirby, by the way. I'm their friend.
And the killer didn't call you?
No. Is that a bad thing?
No, maybe. Of course not. Just be careful.
Oh my God, did you hear that? I'm gonna be next.
It's great to come onto a set that it's a franchise that's been around for so long, and it's so iconic and it's so classic, and to have the original cast back and to have Wes Craven directing is just an incredible experience. This is a family that they've been kind enough to allow us to join and become a part of, and they've really been very welcoming.
We just have fun together. I don't know, we're always chatting and laughing off set and on set, and it's nice to have someone that you like feel close with around, especially when you're shooting far away from home, like long hours. It's nice to have someone that you can be like, I want to come over and hang, I'm lonely, so that's nice.
I play Charlie Walker. He's one of the new kids, part of the new batch.
You two are the boys that run the movie club at Woodsboro High, huh?
It's called Cinema Club. He's a film geek, really into horror movies and things like that. I shoot most of my scenes with Hayden Panettiere and Eric Knudsen. I guess Hayden's character, Kirby, is sort of the female version of Charlie. You know, she's a film geek, but way too hot to be a film geek.
What's your favorite scary movie?
One generation's tragedy is the next one's a joke.
What is your favorite scary movie, man?
I'll show you.
The unexpected is the new cliche, and virgins can die now.
Does that mean that I'm not gonna live as long as these two?
Clearly.
It was, you know, nerve-wracking. I didn't know, you're the new kid, you want to fit into this group, but you've missed out on half the jokes over the years, and you can't participate in certain conversations. But they've really helped out with the difficult task in playing these kind of characters and watching what's going on and having to react to a lot of blood and fear, and it's something that I've not done before.
JP and Skip, who've done all these films as props guys, they came to me the other day and said this is definitely the bloodiest Scream movie they've seen. It's been a little bit difficult for me at times because we're going into these beautiful homes, like this beautiful home here, and then we're doing serious damage, and we do it in the same way as kind of almost like a forensic way. We think about where the person got injured and what they went through and how arterial was the spray, because it's not just a case of just dumping some blood on the floor. You know, sometimes you've got to think, what's the actions of the killer? You know, I mean, if you're pulling back on a knife, does the blood go into the air? So we're trying to make it look like there's some reality to it, but it means, you know, you imagine walking into a house with a white sofa and a white carpet and books and a TV and someone saying, right, just go for it, and you're going, seriously? You want me to just, that's okay? And like, yeah, more, and you're going, that's okay?
We shot in this house last night, and we had a big messy scene, and so now we're in the process of cleaning it up and putting the pieces back together again for the homeowners here, and putting their house back together so they can move back in. The process of finding all the locations is sort of a long one. It involves a lot of driving around in vans and looking at something here and then driving an hour away to look at something over there. And it was in California, now we're in Michigan, and what I spent a lot of time doing was helping to figure out how to accomplish that and what we would be able to find here that would work. You know, and there's some things that are impossible. You know, I mean, the hills in Northern California we just don't have here. So then you start looking at the film and you say, okay, it's really green. You know, the houses had a certain character to them, and maybe if we look around here we can find things that look a lot like that. And I think we did. And then we tried to bring in plants. We tried to do a lot of different stuff in the backgrounds to help set that.
With the world in the grip of a global recession, the financial universe of film also faced a challenge. While the trilogy had been mainly shot in California, Wes Craven and his team settled upon a vibrant university town in Michigan to base the latest release. Less costly than the Golden State, and with better tax incentives, the dollars saved could be plowed into the movie itself.
I'm really proud of the fact that Scream is being filmed in Ann Arbor, and I think that the students are really excited about it, and a lot of us walk by the scenes, and it just brings a lot of energy into the community.
The thing about Scream, what I like about it the most, is that not only is it kind of like a grotesque, sort of scary film, but it's also a psychological thriller. That's what usually gets me the most. It was due to my dysfunctional childhood. I watched it when I was a kid, so that kind of left me with a lot of nightmares. When you see stuff like that, it kind of messes with you a little bit, but you know that's a good horror movie when it can do that to you.
I actually like the Scream movies because I'm kind of scared of like the actual versions of like The Ring and the horror movies, so it kind of made me take those movies more lightly.
I would say like a lot of like the modern day like horror films kind of just, they don't do it right anymore at all. Like, it's just like, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm older, but like I still feel like I get like that general like shudder down my spine when I still think about Scream. So it's like, if it's being filmed here, I can't wait to check it out.
I'm Nina Tarnowski, and I'm a production assistant. We are on day 55, and I help get the actors out of trailers and onto set, call rolling. There are days when I can't imagine doing this for the rest of my life, and there are days when I think it's really great, and it's a really unique experience, and I wouldn't give this summer up for the world.
Cut.
Very good.
My second big-time prop master position was on Scream 1. And then by now, I can just walk up to Wes. I can ask him things in difficult times, in difficult positions. He can ask things of me and look at me like, can you get it? And it's just like a look, you know, and we know. So if it's something that can't be done, and I say, I'm sorry, he knows that it can't. And, you know, it's kind of my baby. I wouldn't want anybody else to have done this one, because I've done the other three, and I kind of feel like I know the characters, and I know the props, and I know, you know, how the blood and all the things that we need to use work on camera. So it so happens that this one's my baby.
During one of the takes, Wes said, I don't think I can really see the blood. I mean, and he walked into the room, and of course everyone's covered in it, the walls are covered in it, the camera crew. And I said, well, do you want to sit in on a take? You know, rather than watching the monitors, do you want to come in and sit next to me? Of course, Wes ended up getting covered in blood as well.
I've known Wes since I was 12, so I've had opportunities to watch scary movies, and I think what the Scream series brings is this wry look.
No, please don't kill me, Mr. Ghostface. I want to be in the sequel.
And they're very, very funny.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Showgirls. Which is unexpected, considering people die every 5 minutes in these films. But what is so powerful about them is that Ghostface could be anybody. It's just a kid in a mask.
Coming up, there's more action from behind the scenes with the stars of the film and from director Wes Craven at the scene of the crime. So don't go anywhere, and definitely don't answer the phone. We'll be right back.
I'll be right back. I know this one. You're not supposed to say that, are you? Perkins.
You should have seen the look on your face.